"I noon," said Dolores, who, it transpired, had an English vocabulary confined mostly to film titles. She looked down the wide and dusty deserted main street, and they all laughed as she drew and twirled an imaginary pistol. They began to climb, first up shallow steps leading up from the township, then on to an earthen track. The stream below them was surrounded by several varieties of wild flowers. Then they entered the silence of a pine forest. Agatha's legs began to ache, but she felt she could not give up while plump Mari soldiered on, and even the little girls showed no signs of flagging. On and up they went, until Agatha stopped and exclaimed at a flash of red, "What was that?" "Hummingbirds," said Carlos. They waited and watched. Green and red hummingbirds whirred about. There was something about the beauty of them that caught at Agatha's throat, and she suddenly sat down on a rock and began to cry. They gathered around her, hugging her and kissing her, while Agatha poured out the whole story of her divorce. When she had finished, Mari said, "So, you begin a new chapter, here on Robinson Crusoe Island. A great place for beginnings, no?" Agatha gave her a watery smile. "Sorry about that, but I feel miles better." "We'll have our packed lunches now," said Mari comfortably, "and take a rest. Before you arrived at breakfast, I was wondering about the couple that would not come with us. They are Conchita and Pablo Ramo, also from Santiago. They are on honeymoon." "Something odd there," said Agatha, unwrapping a sandwich. "They don't look like a honeymoon couple." "No. She is very much in love with him, I think, but he looks at her as if he is waiting for something." "Perhaps he feels he has made a mistake," volunteered Carlos. They finished their lunch, and though no mention was made of Agatha's outburst, she felt enfolded in a warm blanket of friendship and sympathy. To get to the lookout involved a final climb up sheer rock. Agatha and Mari said they would wait below with the children, while the more athletic ones made the ascent. "Are you Catholic?" asked Mari. "No," said Agatha. "Not anything, really. I go to the village church. That's Church of England, because the vicar's wife is a friend of mine." "And your husband? Was he Catholic?" "Before, no. But I do not understand. How can he become a monk?"